Jeff Landis. He better stay out of our face, that little puke, because he's nothing to us. And Shadow, you better not stick your nose in our business anymore. We don't care if the stump jumper's your friend or not. Working with us on this match, I brought him to the ring. I was going to slap that Landis around, and instead, a real pain in my ass, Vic Payne, came to the ring and decided to stick up, and Shadow stomped him. And because Shadow stomped him, what happened to Vic Payne? What did we do to that miserable man? You don't let people stomp you when you work with the Dark Angel and the Bounty Hunters. You get stomped. That's the name of the game. Bounty hurt him after the match. Vic Payne, stay away, because you're going to be in a lot of pain. And Shadow, you keep sticking your nose in our business, Bounty's going to do to you what he does best. What's that, Bounty?
I'm going to take his nose, going to rip it off. I'm going to stick it where some people don't really want to look to find it. I'm tired of you sticking your face into my business, Shadow. I'm going to take you out of this business. That's a promise and a guarantee.
Yeah, and you know what? Shadow, his days are numbered. If you want to see Shadow, if you want to be Shadow's friend, you better get it done right now, because he's not going to be around too long. He's not going to be able to handle the stuff he's got to handle.
Yeah, I think they're having to put the Unknown Soldier back together a little bit. It was kind of broken up for that match.
Well, they're probably putting him back together back there. So let's hopefully that he'll be all right. I'm sure he will.
Boy, I'm telling you, I've been a fan of professional wrestling for most of my life and watched it. I've been to some shows, but I'm telling you, this is one barn burner here. These guys are really putting it out.
I'll tell you, they're putting on the Power Slam 2000 is really putting on a good show here tonight. It's one of the toughest sports in the business. And I will say, you give this a year, and we're going to be right up there. Power Slam 2000 is going to be right up there among the top 3 and 4 shows on the business, on the circuit.
And you know, those shows, when do they come to the Midwest? Once a year, twice a year?
Yeah.
You can have the best in professional wrestling all year long, right in the great Midwest. And you can't beat it. You just can't beat it.
Well, we got Mike Dupree back up in the ring here.
Okay, we're ready for our third Power Slam match of the afternoon and this evening. Introducing first, from Fort Wayne, Indiana, weighing in at 115 pounds, soaking wet.
Is that the Dark Angel?
Jeff Landis.
That's the Dark Angel.
The little fella.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 170 pounds, the Dark Angel.
Oh, I tell you.
The Dark Angel is being accompanied to the ring by Victor Payne.
That's supposed to be my very first ever wrestling match right here.
Right there.
Yeah. This is part of the Dark Angel tribute show that we're putting on right now.
125 pounds, a fella from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Unbelievable. This is a special match. What do these guys meet on the street and not like each other?
Evidently, I don't know what's
Why
going on
is
here.
he not spawning? He usually spawns back.
This is supposed to be my match with Dark Angel.
You have a civilian in the ring. I mean, it's one thing for me, a guy from nowhere, to help you announce this show, but that's a kid up there.
So all those assume that I didn't get into wrestling until 1998 was my very first ever wrestling experience in a professional wrestling ring.
They just can't let this go on.
So that's one of my favorite memories that I'm putting on.
We're gonna have to check with the commissioner.
Yeah, Commissioner Buster Chuck.
And see if this is allowed.
Like a comedian, doesn't he? I mean, no disrespect.
Could we have the wrestling commissioner in here, please? The wrestling commissioner.
Yeah, he does. I don't know who he is.
He's doing a little bit of shouting. It kind of brings it back to mind. The kid's name is Jeff Landis.
It looks like, according to the wrestling commissioner,
City, he just...
apparently Jeff Landis is underage, only 17 years old, so the wrestling commissioner has decreed that he's not going to be allowed to wrestle. Wait, who's this?
I think that's Shadow.
That's Shadow. Shadow came out like Shadow, and he's body slamming. Victor Payne is just getting the stuff and slammed out of him. Excuse me, I'm too excited.
The Shadow.
Oh, and he spits in his hat. There's a show of disrespect.
So yeah, this is one of my favorite moments with Dark Angel that I had.
I'm not sure where the Shadow's from. They just come running out here.
Shadow,
Me and Wesley are editing it right now.
I think they're going to let the match go. They're going to let this match take place. Well,
Yeah,
so we've got Shadow from who knows where. How much he weighs? He's a well-built fella. Oh, and you got the Dark Angel is taking a shortcut.
Wait a minute. I don't know if this is allowed or not.
Uh-oh, and the commissioner calls for the belt to come. This is chaos in the ring here. Uh-oh, Bubba's heading for the ring. He couldn't let it go.
Uh-oh, we've got Bubba in the ring now.
There's cousin Bubba.
And the big man clean. Looks like Bubba cleared the ring there.
And this is also my first time ever in a professional wrestling ring.
I guess in representation of Jeff Landis. Okay, the ruling is this was an unscheduled match, but apparently the Dark Angel has been disqualified for interfering with the match, so we're giving the match to Shadow in representation of Jeff Landis this afternoon.
You got stuff like this, it's all uncalled for.
There, you're right. There's no call for it.
There's no call for that kind of stuff.
Heads up move there, Bubba. I'm telling you, you cleared house when you went in the
Well,
ring.
I've had some run-ins with the Angel before, and he don't get too close to me.